السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد. Welcome to our channel Beinordin Academy for Computer Science and Programming Language. In the last video we learned about validation. Now we want to complete that skills and speak about custom validation. In this video we will show inshallah what is the need of custom validation and how to implement custom validation in practice. So in every application you have your own logic. Sometimes we have a specific logic of an input field, so you may have your own requirements for a particular validating field, and if that requirement is not fulfilled by existing validation attributes, then you have to create your own validation attribute. So in some time we need to create our own validation attribute. So let us go to the practice to implement custom validation. In first step, we try to create a class. We create a class person. So go to the model and right click on models folder and add class and name it inshallah class person. Class person. Alhamdulillah. So we use public int name person and try to write get and set property the same of message, for example a simple message string and description, for example get and set, and try to use validation with using system. It is interesting to implement this component model data annotation. It is obligatory to use validation. So the first attribute, the first property of person is required inshallah, and the second step is create a controller inshallah. So controller, add new controller, MVC 5 controller empty, and give the name custom validation. So okay, so, and increasing the right size and prepare a particular action. So it is Ctrl C, no, Ctrl V. We can name it send data, and we use HTTP verbs, HTTP posts, and we try to use the class person, so using the name of the project's web application 3.models to use class person. So we set to parameter person pay, and we must override the value station. So inshallah we model state, if model state classical code portion of code, if if so return view, and if model set if model set dot is valid equal true. So we need to clear all the model states. Model states clear. And try to create the third step is create a view. So right click in index and add view, and the name of the view is index. Increasing the writing sense, and try to inshallah to use the class person. To use class person, it is interesting to write model dot the name of the application is web application 3 dot model dot person. So you use a raised expression. So using inshallah between brackets and HTML dot begin form with 3 parameters. The first is the name of the action and the name of the controller and the form method dot post, and go to so we person without come on. So inshallah we need to go to the custom validation and send data and name. Control C, Control V, the name of the custom validation. Right. So custom validation inshallah. Control C and Control V. So we try to create 2 inputs field. Then first robust HTML. We use validation summary, and arabesque HTML dot text box 4 or x dot in person, and bear the second text box is and all the x dot description, and button submit, simple button submit, inputs type submit the value goal click me. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Now, if we like to implement costing validation, we need to create a specific class validation. So create a class, new class, add class. This class is validation. Class. Try to always use system components model, dot annotation, data annotation, and dot. This class must implement or validation attributes, validation attributes. Validation attributes, and try to implement the method is valid. So protected, override, validation results. Validation results is valid. So, alhamdulillah, voila. This and try to implement this method is valid. So imagine that message go to the person and the model person. The costing validation, for example, the description must have length greater and then 10 character description 10 character or more. They implement this costing validation. So go to the costing validation and try to validation class. So if the value say difference null, the value, so gets message value point to string, so string message equal value to string. For example, the message must be 10 character in length, 10 character or greater 10 character in length. So if message dot length super or greater or equal 10 character, if the message return, so return validation results validation results validation results dot validation result success. Alhamdulillah. Order if order return new validation results validation results dot validation results or the message the description must be have 10 characters. So must be have more 10 characters. Alhamdulillah. So alhamdulillah, it is valid return. Or by x, so the function must be return. Alhamdulillah, we create a validation class with validation class, costume validation. So go to the class person required. Now we specify the name of the validation class, the validation class. Alhamdulillah, our voila, and try to execute this index. So Ctrl S, inshallah. So Ctrl S, so there, and person Ctrl S, and go to the index, inshallah, and try. So alhamdulillah, then bay person bay and the name, so داتية 10 voilà. In red, greater under juge 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. If we use only 2 characters, we have a error. But if we use under 4 5 6 not error. Click. Send data. Try to go to index plus index the same name. Index. show pay is required, and the description must have more. So if we no. One. So very much. Thank you and very much. Thank you and thank you. And last, see you in the following video, inshallah. Thank you, and I will see you in new video. That is all the tips I have. If you have other tips, don't forget to mention them in the comments in the section below. And don't forget to support me by sharing and subscribe. Thank you very much.